What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. We got to go over Staffy or Stafi, whatever you want to call it, Staffy, whatever you want to call it, which is staking finance. So Staffy, it stands for short staking finance, the first DeFi protocol unlocking liquidity of staked assets. So this is a pretty good crypto in my opinion, if you ask me. Anyways, our token, remember, rewards token, that's what it's called. So staking derivatives of staked assets. So Staffy and FIS is the coin of Staffy. So shout out to the commenter on here, Muhammad Zarat Khan. He actually came here and asked for a Staffy video. So I actually did a lot of research on Staffy. So I have a good video for you guys. Shout out to him. He says it will make him very happy. So I hope you're happy about this. So yeah, let's go straight over Staffy. So first thing I want to go over with Staffy, look at this, $1.59 right now. Yes, it is down inside the last 24 hours and all these other periods, but Staffy has some really good use cases. It's really good for staking. You can make a lot of money off of Staffy. So the price of it going down, it really doesn't matter as much, but I do believe that has some long-term, some long-term potential. I really do believe it does. Anyways, let's go over Staffy. So let's just Staffy right here, and you can come to this whole website. It's called staffy.io, or you can just go straight to CoinGecko if you don't want to get lost and you don't want to go to like a hack website accidentally. So yeah, definitely check that out and come over here and check out what Staffy is. So anyways, what is Staffy? This is inside of their words. They say Staffy is the first DeFi protocol unlocking liquidity of staked assets. Users can stake POS tokens, which is proof of stake tokens, through Staffy, which is staking finance, and receive R tokens, which is rewards tokens, in return, which are available for trading while still earning staking rewards. This is actually pretty good. And actually, I just now staked all of my Miami coins. I have like 3,100 Miami coins, which is only like $75 right now. And yeah, I staked those Miami coins in potential of 465 APY. I don't know if they're actually going to give me 400 because they said it's like estimated. But anyways, this is a Staffy video, not Miami coin. I keep talking about Miami coin because it's huge. It's going to go crazy. Definitely check out Miami coin. I'm staking Miami coin right now. So I put it in for 12 cycles, which is going to be 180 days. So on March 19th, I'll let you all know how much my $75 has made me inside Miami coin and for stacks, because they're going to pay me inside stacks, STX. So I'll definitely let you all know inside of 180 days, right? So anyways, let's keep going over Staffy. So what is our token? Like I told you guys, it's a reward token. So when users stake POS, which are proof of stake tokens, through Staffy, which is staking finance, they will receive an equal amount of R token in return. So when you stake Staffy, you receive an equal amount of reward tokens in return. So for example, R atom represents staked atom, while R XTZ represents staked XTZ. R token allows users to receive staking rewards and access liquidity anytime by trading R tokens directly. Users also have the right to redeem the corresponding amount of staked tokens at any time. So what is FIS? Well, FIS is their token for Staffy. So FIS is the native token on Staffy chain. So FIS is required to provide security to the network by staking pay for transaction fees on the Staffy chain, mint and redeem our tokens. So it has a huge stake inside of Staffy. So how to liquefy my staked assets. So if you want to liquefy your staked assets, here it is. You can stake your POS, which is proof of stake tokens, through staking contracts built by Staffy. All you have to do is use the tools to stake your POS tokens, which are proof of stake. So, and you'll receive our token in return, which can be exchanged and traded on DEXs, which are decentralized exchanges, and CEXs, which are centralized exchanges in the near future, as well as integrated in other DeFi protocols. So how to trade our token? You can do that by this. Our token is planned to be listed on both DEXs and CEXs. DOT, for example, trading pairs like RDOT and dot is polka dot, if you don't know. RDOT/DOT and RDOT/USDT would be enabled to bring liquidity to stakers. So big stuff going on here with Staffy. I definitely think there's a lot of potential for Staffy. In any ways, grant received from Web3. So yes, they are supported by Web3 themselves. Web3 is really big inside this crypto space. So shout out to them for supporting Staffy. So big stuff going on here. They have the whole security audit. If you want to check that out, you can check any of these out. They have the Staffy chain bridge report. They have all of this if you want to check it out. So definitely check it out. if you haven't yet. And we're gonna go over the background of Staffy. So this is a lot, so I'm not really gonna go over all the auditing. You can go over the auditing if you feel like it's something you want to go over. So definitely check it out if you want to. But yeah, the audit is a lot to go over, so you can definitely check that out on your own. But anyways, the auditing is just showing that it's secure and that their platform is 100% secured. So next thing about Staffy that I want to go over is the background. So proof of stake, we already know what that is. That proof of stake is staking your coins. So it's a proof of stake protocol. So anyways, incentives and security are one of the biggest concerns for proof of stake. So there is some security concerns there. That's why I just now showed you the security audit that they have, because they are secure. Anyways, I'm not a financial advisor, none of this financial advice. So you definitely check yourself to see if it's secure. Go ahead and check out that audit. I do believe it's secure. It's very secure. And if Web3 is funding them and supporting them, then I definitely believe in it. So the introduction to Staffy is all right here. We're going to go over the introduction. We're not going to go over all of this because this is a lot of stuff. I mean, it's pages on top of pages that we could go over. So I'm only going to go over the introduction so you can kind of, understand Staffy and how it started. So, or Staffy. I probably should say Staffy because it's staking finance, so it should be Staffy. But anyways, the protocol of Staffy is created by Substrate and adopts nominated proof of stake, which is NPOS, which complete staking by setting up, which completes the staking by setting. They had a little bit of a typing error there, so I gotta correct them there, which completes staking by setting up staking contracts in the upper layer to communicate with public chains. So the staking process is immune to Staffy's contracts for the latter act as the account book during staking. So tokens staked through contracts will be written in the contracts and finally be locked up on the original chain. So over here it says FIS is the native token of Staffy. Like I've already said before, FIS is the fuel of the system. It prevents a large sum of spam popping up in the system. FIS charged will be distributed to validators in protocol treasury, and the distribution ratio can be adjusted by concerning parameters. So this is FIS. Definitely check it out on CoinGecko. You can see they've been out since 2020 around September. So they've been out here for a little while, almost a year now. Well, actually a year now. They actually just now hit their first anniversary. And I have that post somewhere. So yeah, here it is. Staffy mainnet chain first anniversary. So our token reshapes the staking finance. This is their first anniversary. So today is the first anniversary of Staffy mainnet launch since September 7th, 2020. In the past year, we have seen the fast growing Staffy in our token ecosystem, which is reshaping the staking finance. And just 1 second, I want to give a big shout out to CoinGecko because 3 days after it was released, CoinGecko actually got Staffy onto their platform. So shout out to CoinGecko for getting good cryptos onto their platform so easily, so quickly. So let's keep going over Staffy. Now, next thing I want to go over is over here. As you can see, Staffy adopts the NPOS, which is the staking protocol that they use, the nominated proof of stake. So FIS is a medium for the value venture or for the value capture in Staffy system, and we've already went over that. So now I'm going to get off of this so then we can actually get to the nitty and gritty of it. Now that we got the introduction, we can actually get to what Staffy is all about now that we know exactly what it is. So first thing I want to go over right here is this. This is Subscan. You can check out the whole thing for Staffy and all of its credentials, finalized blocks, the total issuance, signed S-strings, the staked value that they have, 26 million right now. And as you can see, transfers and everything. And if you want to look over here, you can see $43.1 million is a market cap. So they do have a good amount of market cap, which means that they have a huge upside, because on average, you see cryptos with like $100 million plus dollars. Imagine Staffy at like where Cardano or something is, or Dogecoin. Like just imagine that would be like 100x from here. Could it really get to there? I don't know. If proof of stake becomes the best thing for crypto, then yes, and proof of stake is becoming the best thing for crypto, and they're really redeveloping the whole proof of stake protocol thing. So I really do believe Staffy has some huge potential here with the proof of stake. So I definitely believe they could be on top coming soon. So anyways, 5,700 holders, 5,761. As you can see, circulating supply over here, staking over here, and others over there. So we also have it on Etherscan. On Etherscan, you can see some of it here as well. So 1.6K holders here on Etherscan. So definitely check that out. Over here, you can see all the holders if you want to look at the whales and stuff. Binance is actually holding the largest portion of it, which is pretty much for the staking. You know, it's not like they're just holding it in there, it's the staking. But anyways, there's lots of money flowing through Staffy. I definitely believe Staffy has some huge potential, but as we grow with Staffy, I believe there would be a huge price jump. And I'm going to say why, because like I already said before, we only have $43 million in it. Imagine if institutional investors came in this with millions of dollars. Remember what just now happened with Shiba Inu. $151 million order came in for Shiba Inu from one whale. That was an institutional investor. And not only that, we got to think about the different whales. You know, there's whales all over the place. Imagine if, let's go over here because, you know, I got it in my favorites. Imagine if one of these Dogecoin whales who come in with one big purchase came into Staffy and staked with their one big purchase. That would just set Staffy to the moon completely. Like this Dogecoin whale came in on the 8th, which was 2 days ago, with one large sum order of $75 million, more than everything that's inside of Staffy at $43 million. Imagine if this institutional investor or another institutional investor came in with $75 million of a one-time purchase into Staffy because they see that proof of stake is going to be the future of crypto. And Staffy is really setting itself apart from everything else in proof of stake. Is becoming the number one for proof of stake. Anyways, as you can see, Staffy is the first DeFi protocol unlocking liquidity of staked assets. So they're really setting themselves apart from all the other proof of stakes out there. So definitely shout out to them. Huge stuff right here. Our bridge and this inside of beta, actually. The Staffy to ERC20 is actually in beta. So our bridge enables you to swap FIS and our token to ERC20. There will have many. Actually, I want to say one more thing. Staffy. If you are watching this video, I can actually program your website. I could go inside your code and then I could do all of your spelling errors. You know, I can go over and check all of your spelling errors. I can go over your code. I know how to do it. I know how to go through all that and check it. And I'm inspecting your code and you have some spelling errors here, Staffy. So if you're watching this, definitely let me come over and do this. Our bridge enable, not our bridge enable. Our bridge enables you to, with the S, you know, to swap FIS and our token. I'm just saying this because you got to think, if institutional investors are going to invest in something, they're not going to want to invest into a website or a coin that has spelling errors all over. And I've noticed multiple spelling errors. So I'm just critiquing it and analyzing it. That's one thing that they could do better. But other than that, they're doing pretty good right now. So our bridge enables you to swap FIS and our token to ERC20. There will have many. No, that's not right. I don't even know how to say that right. There will have many use cases on Ethereum DeFi. So it will have many use cases on DeFi, or they will have many use cases on Ethereum DeFi. So that would be the better thing to say. But anyways, being a collateral, lending, and minting stable coin. So yeah, just kind of critiquing the spelling errors right now. I always critique spelling errors, but not inside YouTube comments because those people get annoying. But anyways, let's keep moving on with Staffy. So the next thing I want to talk about with Staffy is this. You can see all the blocks here. If you want to go over here and check it, come check it for yourself and see what is really going on here. Lots finalized, as you can see. So let's move on from here and get to the next thing, which is their Twitter. They got 26.6K followers here on Twitter, which is pretty good. Anyways, you can see how they hold themselves up here. Liquid staking solution for all POS chains, which is proof of stake chains. So building synthetic reward bearing and tradable. And when it says all POS chains, that means all proof of stake blockchains. All proof of stake blockchains. So I want to go up here and show you guys. Look, Ethereum blockchain right here. You got over here, you got FHS, you got all of it. You got literally Atom, you got Polkadot, you got all of these. So definitely check it out. There's so many things going on here. Our asset, our pool, our Ethereum, our FIS, our DOT, our KSM, our Atom, our Matic. So lots of stuff going on here with Staffy. So let's keep moving on with this video. Now, the next thing I do want to talk about, shout out to their anniversary, by the way, but I want to talk about this right here. Liquidity mining 10th through 17th. So a total of $700,000 of value inside of FIS will be provided by Staffy Protocol to incentivize the minting of our tokens. So big stuff going on here left and right. Definitely go to the Staffy Twitter if you want to see new news and updates that they have. They're literally updating it every day that it's kind of hard to stay on top of it. But anyways, let's do the recap of the AMA with RockX. RockX is actually in collaboration with Staffy, so we're going to go over that. And their CEO, Zuling Chen, he is the one that's being interviewed here. So on September 9th, Staffy invited Zuling Chen, the CEO at RockX, to the Staffy the Staffy community to talk about the latest development of RockX incorporation between RockX and Staffy. So the full recap content is organized below. So this is inside of a conversational manner. So that's how I'm going to be reading it, as if, those two are talking to each other. It's a lot to read, so we're just going to go briefly over everything inside of, one little go. I'm just going to read a little bit from every single section. So he says, hi, his name is blah, 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 blah. Besides our staking service, RockX is also technical workshop. It's a technical workshop to contribute to the technical aspects of the public blockchain. So they're pretty much just going over who they are, who RockX is, and who the CEO is himself. So with experience in building public blockchain, I see the big potential of Web3. And as you know, Web 3.0 is actually supporting Staffy. So our Staffy, I need to keep saying Staffy because it's Staffy, not Staffy. But let's be honest, Staffy sounds way cooler. So anyways, can you share more on why RockX is providing validator services and what has RockX been working on recently? So Zuling says, as mentioned above, we believe in Web 3.0 and hence want to ensure the security of each blockchain that will become part of the Web 3.0. We are particularly looking at blockchains that bring scalability, interoperability, privacy, and also decentralization to the space. That's how we select blockchains to run validator services, and who better than Staffy, right? So anyways, down here, they say that they're technology focused and they got huge technology at Staffy. Shout out to the team with Staffy. You got Young Liam, you got Tor Zihang, you got Dajon, you got Blank Lee, you got Kail, you got Sarah Zhu, you got Carl, and you got Hoey He. So yeah, they are all software developers and they're inside this to win it. So shout out to them. They have their whole stories on here, so you can definitely check it out. And it seems like they're all from a certain part of the world. I don't know exactly their heritage or where they're from, but I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm not going to say it. I don't know which one they are from. So definitely let me know where, if any of you inside the comment section know exactly where Staffy was started and is actually based out of, let me know, because I don't know that and I don't know everything, right? So let's move on to our next thing with this conversation with RockX and also Staffy. So number one, well, before we go over that, to give you an idea of the exciting things we're doing, we are working on a few really exciting ideas recently. They got two E's in there, and they need one E. Anyways, one, a robust and automatic validator infrastructure with more and more validators set up in more token states. We are further enhancing our validator infrastructure. For example, we have set up a monitoring system to monitor all the technical aspects of our validators. And then B, they have research in NPC and privacy. And C, liquid staking and associated DeFi markets. We are big supporters of liquid staking, and Sapphi just that. Staffy, not Staffy. Staffy. But yeah, they do just that. So anyways, what is your personal opinion on liquid staking? So the personal opinion on liquid staking. Early 2020, our team was doing research for Terra, and we actually proposed a liquid staking solution for them. Unfortunately, back then, we all were too occupied with our work. That is a testimony of how convinced we are in liquid staking. Furthermore, our team has been in Ethereum staking since the very beginning. So pretty much they're really big on it. They were too occupied before, but now they see the potential and now they're all up on it. That's what they're doing. Can you also share more on the recent partnership with Staffy? So they say we love Staffy. So shout out to RockX. They say that they love Staffy. We have built a good relationship with the Staffy team since the beginning of the year. We are impressed by their vision of creating a liquid staking ecosystem as well as managing customers' risk. And this is the CEO of RockX coming straight to you guys, telling you that they are really big on Staffy. So that says something that definitely speaks volumes. So is there anything which we can expect in the near future for the collaboration between RockX and Staffy? This is the main thing to take out of this. So they're saying they're discussing a few things for the future. So one, they're integrating our tokens on their website so that our customers can get liquid staking right away, which will expand the customer base for Staffy. Two, they're establishing the DeFi market for our tokens right now. They are together looking at building tools to allow users to increase their staking yield via lending protocols. And they're introducing secret shared validators to further enhance validating services offered by RockX. So lots of big stuff going here with Staffy. They have a lot going for them. You can read the whole about. I mean, we've already read a lot about it, so I'm not going to read the about page to you guys. But anyways, let's move on to the next thing. So Bull Crypto News. Look here. Staffy Protocol announced that the guarantor pool has been launched on Tidal DeFi insurance program. So this is huge. Look at this. Title Finance is now on there. So we're all over the place here with Staffy. I mean, Staffy has some really big pool inside the crypto space. Like a lot of people are really big with it. So Staffy Guarantor Pool launched on Title Finance. The FIS token holders can deposit and earn right now on Title Finance. That's really big. Shout out to them. They got it out there. So big news there. Now, next thing, yeah, there's so many different things going on with Staffy that is just new thing after new thing. So big news here again. Staffy has launched the new version of governance platform in partnership with the High Commonwealth. So this is another big thing. High Commonwealth discussion, crowdfunding, and governance for any token community. So in the new version, there are much more upgrades and it will be more powerful in functions for Staffy community. So shouts out to that. Another big, great partnership. So moving on to the next thing, and we already went over this. Well, I'm not going to go over this whole thing because you guys can go over that. But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. No, it's financial advice. I'm not telling anyone to go here, buy Staffy. I'm telling you, I'm bringing you all the good information about Staffy, and then you can go over it yourself because I don't want to just tell you to go buy Staffy just because. I want you to buy it because you want to buy it, not because I tell you to buy it or because I tell you it's a good investment. I definitely see something good inside Staffy. I believe it has some long-term potential. So yeah, proof of stake, anything proof of stake, in my opinion, with a good audit, a good security audit is 100% cool with me. And I really do like Staffy right now. So research on leveraged staking. So let's scroll down here. By introducing our tokens, Staffy enabled the recirculation of staking assets on the POS chain. So our tokens, by their underlying structure, are anchored to state native tokens and the corresponding staking rewards. This makes our tokens in the ideal collateral in the lending protocol. So holders of our token can deposit their R tokens as collaterals on the lending protocol, lending ETH on other tokens or other tokens. So anyways, this is pretty much going over the leverage staking that they have offered on Staffy. And this is a lot of algorithms and stuff. So definitely come over here and check it out. I don't know what all these algorithms mean, but they do explain them in very well format. So they say this format right here, right? So the above formula applies not only to R8 atom, which is rewards atom, but also to other R tokens as assets. So it helps users understand the core factors that impact the leveraged staking profit model. And the formula, the maximum lending, which is right here, the maximum lending coefficient B is set by the lending platform and is constant smaller than 1. I'm not going to even pretend to understand what this equation says. So if you know exactly how these equations work, let me know because they explain them. But yeah, those aren't my thing right there. I don't do those equations. But anyways, let's move on to the next thing with Staffy. So this is the Staffy Protocol monthly August community updates. They got a bunch of updates, so we're going to briefly go over all these updates that happened in August because this is my first Staffy video. So our token BSC Bridge. So on August 2nd, BSC Bridge was integrated into the our token app. Users could easily swap our tokens among Ethereum, Staffy, and Binance Smart Chain now. So the Fis Station. On August 13th, Staffy launched the Fis Station. Users can use it on the exchange native FIS by swapping native ETH to Atom or Polkadot and KSM. This new feature will improve the UI/UX of the R token app. So in 3, Rmatic. They got Rmatic here too. So on August 21st, Staffy released the Rmatic infograph. So on August 25th, Staffy released the liquidity staking solution for Rmatic for staked Matic or Polygon. So big stuff going on here with Staffy left or right. Now Staffy mainnet update. They had their mainnet update, which added the claim module to support our token mint campaigns. They added functions to support Rmatic, RSOL, and RBNB, and they added RDEX model to support swapping of our token in native. So a bunch of stuff going here left and right. The community is building with the whole Staffy team. They're building a huge community here. So shouts out to them for that. And now the last thing I want to go over is the whole roadmap for Staffy right now. So as you can see here with Staffy's roadmap, you can see the preparation, the white paper, they already got that, the substrate integration, the smart contracts, already got that, the staking module, PLC testnet, staking contracts, public testnet, mainnet, and they're still moving up, and up with this. So shout out to Staffy for moving up with this. But anyways, if you guys do like this video though, hit the like button and subscribe. I really do believe that Staffy has some huge potential. Shout out to Muhammad for actually recommending this to me. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'll make sure to pin you at the top of it. But yeah, shout out to him for recommending this to me. And also, guys, check out the links in the description for free stocks with Robinhood, Webull, and Public.com. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this financial advice. Not telling you to go here and buy Staffy, but I am showing you good cryptos to invest in if you are looking to do that. So definitely check that out. And also leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you want me to go over next. And I'll be back with another video. Peace.